Michael Zuber, one rental at a time. And something I wanted to do before Olivia and I got on with our day is I wanted to give you my reaction to Dion's review of my course, How to Get Started One Rental at a Time. I'm sitting here on my balcony overlooking the ocean, and I just wanted to record this real quick before we get going. So I really have 5 points that I took some notes on that I wanted to kind of hammer home and really share what I took away from Dion's review. The first one is both he and I are in line with the fact that we don't like what we see in the real estate and investing world, where people are trying to sell weekend courses, weekend events for $10,000, $20,000, $40,000. Frankly, courses that cost thousands of dollars in the world of social media, online courses is, in my opinion, a ripoff, right? There's a lot of free advice out there. There's a lot of great advice on my channel, as Dion highlights, and I'll get into that more later. I think if you had $40,000, as Dion talks about, getting into a deal and kind of taking your lumps might be a better use instead of, deploying your hard-earned savings on a $40,000 course. Hopefully that era is gone, and hopefully, we can do our little part, to make it hundreds of dollars instead of thousands or tens of thousands of dollars. Second, I was really glad that Dion brought up the point about the creator's income, right? The person that you're listening to or following or whatnot, are they just a teacher? Are they an entertainer? Are they a promoter? What are they doing, right? If they lost their, education revenue, what would happen? And most of them would go bankrupt. Most of them have huge overhead. They have huge sales teams. A lot of the creators out there have salespeople. And a couple of them have reached out to me and said, hey, we'd like to take the one rental at a time brand that you have built. We want to hire some salespeople and we will split commission 50-50. And I have told them repeatedly, no. And in one case, hell no, because I am not here to produce income from education. I am here to help people change their financial future. If you've been watching my channel for any length of time, you know what that's my goal is. In addition to that, I'm a real estate guy. If you want to see what I'm doing in real estate, go to my playlist called Property Walkthroughs, I think. I'm doing deals, or at least I try to do deals all the time. And I try to bring you along on my journeys. I have my teams produce 1 or 2 videos a week, and I upload them unedited just to show you what is going on. So I have retired financially free because of rental portfolio. I have picked up flipping homes because I have more time, and that's what I do. And I document everything we're doing. So if you want to see what projects I'm on, go to that playlist. That's where I've earned freedom, is by being active in real estate. Number 2, and this is really a point that I hope hits home in Dion's review, is everything that I put out there in my course, probably like he says, 90, maybe 85%, I cover on this channel. In fact, this YouTube channel was around for almost a year before I created a course. Why did I create a course? Because I was being asked repeatedly, how do you do it? How do you do it? What are the steps? How do you do it? And I can only be asked so many times before I finally broke down and said, okay, if we're really going to do this thing, we have to put it together. So I spent, I forget now, probably 6, maybe 8 weeks creating content in an orderly fashion. So as Dion says, if you don't have the money, no problem. Watch my channel, consume hundreds of hours of material, and you will be good to go. You have 80, 85%. There are some things I've added that I had to pay for in my course that I haven't really covered, but enough of it is here that you'll cover it. So really what my course is for you is a step-by-step process. It is meant to save you time. It is meant to give you organization, and it is meant to help you kind of go from A to B, B to C. Because one thing you'll see in my YouTube channel is I bounce around. right? I talk to experts. I have different hot topics. It's really just what caught my attention that day. No real organization. My course, after 8 weeks of putting it together, is organization. And the other thing is, it's exactly how I did it. It's exactly how I learned a market I never lived in. It's how I compare deals to this day. It's all of that is in there. So I couldn't agree more. The course is there, for you to save time. Again, as Dion talks about, the bonus content, that has been such an extra. Something that was very unexpected when I first created this is we are creating a family, a universe called One Rental at a Time. And other experts have decided to join in and create bonus sections. The bonus section started with creative financing. Then it was raising private money. And then it was house hacking and self-management. And the list goes on and on and on. I'm convinced that the bonus content alone, which you get for free, right? I don't charge an uplift. I don't charge extras. If I have an expert that wants to create a section and the quality is good, it gets added. Just a one-time cost to buy the course, and you get it going forward. And I'm going to continue to do it that way going forward. So again, a lot of the content in the bonus sections are areas I have no experience. I have never self-managed, so I won't talk about it. I have never house hacked, so I won't talk about it. Right? I will only ever cover sections I understand and I do every day. So again, the fact that you can get all these great bonus sections and the fact that bonus sections are growing and likely to be growing for years to come is pretty awesome. And then I'm really happy that Dion recognized the value in the private Facebook group. First off, it is private. It is only for paying students. I do that on purpose because I want us speaking the same vocabulary. I want us to be have everybody have the same mindset, the same do the work attitude. I can't just let anyone in because then the group could spiral and go in lots of directions that I would not be happy with. So I do believe that getting access to a group of like-minded individuals that are doing the same work you are, is pretty awesome. And then the fact that we do extra things like we have a Saturday live stream, which again, I've done for probably 6 months now, maybe 9. The fact that Dion did one last week, and I likely will invite other experts going forward, given the rave reviews the last one got. So that's, again, for $299, you get everything I did to retire financially free. You get bonus sections from leading experts across lots of areas I don't know. And you get access to a private Facebook group that almost has 1,000 members and growing. Is pretty cool. And the last thing, as Dion said earlier, that I just want to highlight. If you watch my channel here, One Rental at a Time, long enough, you will hear topics that I cover in the course. The course is just organized. It's step by step. I would hope if you watch my channel for 100 hours, there would be really no surprise topics in my course. They may be organized differently. You may see how they feed or leverage each other, but I'm not hiding anything. This YouTube channel, free content on purpose. This channel existed long before the course. The course only exists because you watching kept asking questions, how, that I finally had to do something. So again, I appreciate feedback. I appreciate support. To all my experts out there that have already created content and will create content in the future, I want to thank you. My students want to thank you. If you ever want to get into a group of positive individuals that are doing the work, celebrating wins, asking questions, there's no better private group than One Rental at a Time works. You will need to buy the course. That's kind of the price of admission. So we speak the same language. We're doing the same things. But yeah, I was pretty thrilled to watch that review. So I just wanted to share with you my ideas. I'm going to go get some breakfast. Bye. Take care.